Mundad, making the mundane fun.
Hey, and welcome back to Mundad. I'm going to show you today how to clean your barbecue. I've just brought this out from winter storage and I'm just going to clean it down. As you can see, it's a little bit messy. So first of all, just got some hot soapy water and I'm going to clean it down, and I'm going to show you I'm going to use a spray as well. So I've got this stuff which is just a barbecue grill and rack cleaner. I'm going to use this and I'm going to spray it on first. And just with some hot soapy water, I'm just going to wash it down. Just going to get the clean down. Right, I'm just going to go and dry it off now with a towel. Dry it off now because it's all rusty, so. Nicer. Now it's a tricky bit though in a second. I've got to clean the rack, and I'm going to use something special for that, something a bit different. To get that really nice and clean, because that's a bit of a pain to clean, especially if you're trying to wash it in the sink. Just get grease everywhere and it's just really messy. So I'm going to do something slightly different for that, which I'll show you. So I'm going to use this stuff which is called Oven Bright cleaning kit. It's usually for ovens, but I'm going to use it for the barbecue as well, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Obviously using this, you just need to make sure you read the directions and you follow the directions carefully. Okay, so you get some cleaning formula and a bag as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some gloves. Oh, there's some gloves with it actually. So that's the bag. So what you do is you pour some of this into here and you leave your grill in there as well. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so make sure your arms are fully covered. You're wearing the little glove thingies. And I've tested this bag before just to make sure there's no water leaks. So just make sure you test it, just make sure there's no water leaks there. So the next thing to do is just make sure the cap is tight on the bottle and just give it a good shake. And then we pour half of this into the bag. Okay, so just open the bag up first. So I can zip the tartan at the top there. Let's see if I can just do this lid. There we go. So I'm going to pour half of it into here. See, that's about half, a tiny bit more. Okay, just going to put the lid back on there. And then we put our rack into the bag. Here we go. There we go. Okay, and then the next thing we do is we've got to carefully load the oven rack into the bag, then pour half of the oven. Done that, seal the bag and stand it upright. Seal at the top, leaving it a safe place out of reach. So okay, so let's just seal the bag up now. So make sure the bag is really sealed very well. Getting the seal right on the top here, making sure it's all clicking in, there's no gaps at all anywhere. That's worth just taking a bit of time, just making sure that this is sealing properly, because you don't want any leaks from it at all. Okay, I think let's just double check, let's just go through it again, just make sure it's all nice and tight. So I'm just going to, so once the bag is tight, seal the bag and slightly right to seal the top, leave it in a safe place. So I'm just going to kind of make sure this liquid is kind of on the actual rack itself. But this hopefully will do a good job. Right, I'm just going to put that somewhere safe, away from pets or children or anything. Okay. I'm also going to put this into the bag as well. I think it'll give it a good clean. So just put that in the bag. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up all this debris in here and then just put this into a bin. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the remainder of this liquid here from the bottle. I'm going to pour it into the barbecue itself. Just making sure I don't drop it anywhere. Now I'm going to use a sponge just to make sure it's soaking into all the bits and pieces of the oven here, sorry, the barbecue. Just keep it nice and clean. I'm not going to clean the actual burner itself, I'll leave that because I don't know whether I should be cleaning that or not. So let's get a bit more liquid in here. And just use a sponge or a sponge to clean the surfaces with this stuff. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Oven Pride or anything, so this is just, I'm just using this because I think it's going to do the best job. I've done it before, and it works really well. There we go. Right, and then I'm going to leave this overnight, so I'm going to put it back away into the garage. I'm going to leave it overnight just to clean, then we can come back to this later on tomorrow and just give it another clean down, and hopefully it will have worked. So I've left it for one day now. I'm just going to come back and finish off cleaning it. So I'm just going to put some gloves on. And then I'm going to use the same spray to clean up the inside of the barbecue. Should be a lot easier to clean out. So I'm just basically just spray it down with that stuff again, and then I'm just going to wipe it up using some tissue. Put that tissue just straight in the bin. Right, so finished cleaning all that out inside now. It's looking a lot better. It's still not perfect, but for a deep clean, it's looking pretty good. And for a barbecue, you know, this is as clean as you're going to really get it. I've taken the other bits out of the bag and given them a good wash down. And I mean, that's the best I can get at that, but I mean, again, it's where the burner is, so it's going to be difficult to get that really clean. And the other bit is the rack, so just show you the rack there. So it's looking a lot cleaner as well, loads better and much more presentable for a party. Just be careful if you've got a silver one. It can, in some cases, it can take some of the silver away. So in my case, it didn't really matter at all. But just check the instructions for the Oven Brides or Oven Pride, whichever one you're using, and just make sure it doesn't. It's not going to take that silver coating away. But I mean, it's fine anyway. It's going to work perfectly. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. See you again soon in the next one.